Hi there and welcome to Olago Academy. For today, we are considering this question here. I'm solving this question here under a topic which is logarithm in mathematics. So we have log 2 of y plus log y of 4 equals to 7. Alright, let's solve this. From here, I'm going to have log 2 of y, log 2 of y plus, I'm going to raise this one to a power. So I'm going to have log y of 2 with power 6 equal to 7. I'm going to have this. If I have something like this, I can now apply this from this law in logarithm. For example, if we have log b of 2, we can make the inverse to now become log 2 of b. We can have this. So if I'm able to do this, I can make these two to be the same thing. Alright, continuation. After that, I'm going to bring this c to the back here. Because if I have this in logarithm, log c of c with power of 3 can become 3 log c of c. It could be log a. It could be log a. So it becomes this 3 come back here. So it becomes 3 logs a of c. So alright, I'm going to have log 2 of y plus 6 log y of 2 equal to 7. Alright, I'll continue on this. I'm going to have, alright, from here now, I can now bring the inverse of this. So I'm going to have log 2 of y plus 6 open bracket 1 over log 2 of y. I can have this equal to 7. I can have this. So I have the inverse. I can have this here. Our next step here is to let log 2 of y be k. So you can choose any variable if you like to. So let log 2 of y equal to k. From here, I'm going to have k plus 6 open bracket 1 over log 2 of y is now k close bracket equal to 7. I have this state. Alright, from here, I'm going to have k plus 6 times 1 give me 6 over k equal to 7. My next task here is to multiply all through by k. Multiply all through by k. I'm going to have here times k. This place times k. I'm going to have here is already 6 over k. So here is 6 over k. I'm going to have here multiplied by k. Here also multiplied by k. So I'm going to have this here. Alright, k times k gives k squared plus k cancel k. So you have plus 6 equal to 7k. Alright, my next task here is to rearrange this since I've seen that it is giving me a kind of quadratic equation. My next task is to rearrange this since I'm seeing that it's giving me a quadratic equation. Alright, Breaking this 7k, I'm going to have k squared minus 7k plus 6 equal to 0. So I'm going to solve this. My next task is to I'm going to make use of factorization method here. So this and this. So 6 times k squared give me 6k, give me 6k squared, give me 6k squared. Now from here, what two numbers am I going to add that will give me negative 7k, and I'm going to multiply, and it's going to give me 6k squared. I'm going to get two numbers that when I add them together, I'm going to get minus 7k. And if I multiply them, I'm going to get 6k squared. The two numbers are 6 and 1. I mean minus 6 and minus 1. Now, minus 6 plus minus 1. Let me say minus 6 plus minus 1 gives me what? Minus 6 minus 1 give me what? Minus 7. So I have this. So if I have minus 6k plus minus 1k, I'm going to have minus 6k minus k, or 1k. So this will give me minus 7k. So I have this. By multiplying these two together, negative 6k multiplied by negative k, this is going to give me 6k squared. So the two numbers are minus 6 and minus 1. So I have this. So I'm going to have k squared minus 6k and minus k, or 1k, plus 6 equal to 0. So I have this. All right. I'm going to put this each one. So I'm going to have this, and this. All right. I'm going to now look for what is common to both. For this one, it becomes, what's common here is k. So you have k from bracket. So k squared divided by k will give me k, minus 6k divided by k will give me ordinary 6. So I have this. Yeah, now remember, what is in this bracket must be the same that will be in the other bracket as well. So for me to have the same thing in the other bracket, I will make the common factor to be minus 1. So I have minus 1, open bracket, k minus 6 equal to 0. So minus 1 times k will give me minus k. Minus 1 times minus 6 will give me plus 6. Alright, my next task is now have k minus 1 and k minus 6 equal to 0. So I have this. From there, I'm going to have k minus 1 equal to 0, or k minus 6 equal to 0. So I'm going to have this here. From here now, I'm going to get k equal to 1, or k equal to 6. So I'm going to have this. And let's not forget that log 2 of y equals to k. Log 2 of y equals to k. So log 2 of y equals to k. Alright, for case 1 now, when k equals 1 now, when k equals to 1. So I'm going to have log 2 of y equal to 1. From here now, if I have, for a law in logarithm, if I have log 2 of x equal to 4, I can have x equal to 2. This number will become power. So I will have this. So the same thing apply here. I'm going to have y equal to 2 raised to power 1. I'm going to have this here. From here, y equal to 2 for case 1. For case 2, when k equal to 6, I have 6. Then log 2 of y equal to 6. So I have this. From there, y equal to 2 raised to power 6. Alright, y equal to 2 raised to power 6 is what? 64. So I have 64. I have this. So y equals to 2 or y equals to 64. Now, let me now check for extraneous equation. Let me check for extraneous equation. If I say extraneous equation, I'm trying to check if these two values satisfies this equation here. That is, if I apply values of these numbers here, I'm truly going to get 7 as my answer. Alright, so let me now check for extraneous equation now. Let me check for extraneous equation. Now, log 2 of y plus, alright, let me just input the values there. For y equals to 2, I'm going to have log 2 of 2 plus log, my y here is 2, I have 2 here, 64 equal to, let me check if I'm going to get 7 as my answer. If I get 7 as my answer, it means that y to be equal to 2 is correct. So let's continue. Now log 2 of 2 is 1. Log a of a is 1. Log b of b is 1. So we have this. So log 2 of 2 is 1 plus log 2 of 64 becomes log 2 is power 2. Sorry, log 2 of 2 is power 6. It becomes 1 plus 6 log 2 of 2. So this also becomes 1. So 1 plus 6 times 1 gives us 6 times 1. This one becomes 1. So 6 times 1 gives us 6. So 1 plus 6 gives me 7. So it means that y being 2 is correct. And let's check for y equals to 64. Let me check for this one here. Alright. For y equals to 64, it becomes log 2 of 64 plus log 64 of 64. I have this. Alright. My next task, this one will become 1. So it will become 1 plus. So what happened here? Also take place here also. I'm going to have log 2 of 2 raised to power 6. So it will become 6 log 2 of 2 plus 1. From here now, I'm going to have log 2 of 2 to become 1. So So I'm going to have 6 multiplied by 1 plus 1. Alright, 6 times 1 will give me 6. 6 plus, so 6 times 1 will give me 6. So I'm going to have 6 plus 1 will be equal to 6 plus 1 equal to 7. So it means that y can be 64, y can be 2. They both satisfies this equation here. So thanks for watching. This is Olagood Academy. If you find this video helpful, do well to hit the like button so that it can reach out to other individuals who are in need of this kind of knowledge as well. Subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Share and do well to drop a comment in the comment section and tell us how you feel about the explanation. So thanks for watching. This is Olagood Academy. Thank you.